Hello. Oh, I am not where I'm supposed to be. Because my properly? I just realized that. Wait. Not in the right place. I'm out. I'm what? It I'm out. Technical difficulty. Just a second, guys. My stuff is not properly because like I my end I am floating in the middle of the screen even though I shouldn't be. It does look like that's happening. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix. Thank you, Alex. Because, like, in my preview on the left, I'm in the right place, but on my preview on the right, or my live scene on the right, I'm not in the right place, and I don't know why. I'm trying to fix that, so give me just a second here. There we go. Okay. So it was, that's what it was. There we go. So I need to flip myself. Nope. Wrong vert. Horizontal now. There we go. Now everything's. All right. There we go. Hello. And welcome to stream. It's been like super hot minute. I haven't streamed in I don't know, almost a year. I think my last stream was like super earlier this year. So life's just gotten in the way. So but I'm back for this stream at least. I don't know how consistent this will be. I wanted to try to make this consistent again. But like I said, life's been in the way. So hopefully this will be part one of many streams to come. And again, thank you for joining me, Alex. Now, as a slight, I technically played like an hour of this off stream just to see if it was even a game I was going to enjoy. I mean, I did spend money on it, but it was just to see if I was even going to enjoy it to begin with. And I did enjoy it. I like this game a lot. So I am restarting from the beginning. I'm not just going to pick up from where I was playing. I am restarting from the beginning. So I will know like the first hour, hour and a half of this game. Audio, everything's good. Graphics. Hopefully stream looks good and nothing's too laggy or offset. I will be playing this in Japanese with English subtitles. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. It's just how I'm going to prefer playing this game. Of course, it doesn't give me... We're seeing if there's a sound. Should be. That's weird. There should be sound. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Streamlabs says or not Streamlabs, OBS says I have sound. Oh, wait. I open Twitch. You're gonna get a little bit of double audio. Weird, you're right. Which is super weird because it says I've got audio on, like, it says I have audio, but for some reason it is... You guys came Oh, that's why. There we go. Now you guys should have game audio, but now I don't have audio. Okay. I'm gonna try something. If you guys have double audio, let me know.
ひなこ、親に向かってその言い草は何だ。
お父さんやめてください。
純子があんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く。話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひなこ、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰ってみてね。
I can barely hear you now. Okay. That's weird. Is this any better?
そんなこと。
But yeah, okay. I'm gonna just turn myself all the way up and see if that helps at all. I don't know. I used to use Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs pulled their whole shenanigans with a bunch of the kind of poor business decisions, and I switched over to OBS, and I'm still playing with a lot of OBS's settings. So, hear me much better now. Okay, good. And you can hear the game okay? Figure out how to. All right, just a second. I gotta hit that. All right, give it just a second. I don't have my bot set up either, so I'm gonna do this. There we go. That's new and interesting. Okay. Alright. It's dealing with the bot. Alright, anyways. Back to video game. So, as I said, I played like the first hour-ish of this, and I really enjoyed it. It is definitely different, but it is very fun. It makes me feel like playing something like Siren over a Resident Evil game, and I'm okay with that. Or not Resident Evil, a Silent Hill game. But I'm okay with that. Also, the, my bad. I meant to read the collectible, not skip it. There we go. April 21st, Showa 1945 Evening Edition. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in... I'm not going to murder those poor Japanese names of the district finally came to a stop earlier this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies. They claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. Entry to Mountain
土砂崩れで通れない。昔はここ登ったな。
Yeah, I think I remember you joining me for Kingdom Hearts, Alex, like a while ago. It was back in February or March of this year. So thank you for joining me tonight. I wasn't expecting anybody to show up, I'll be honest. That's the only collectible I remember I crossed. This game is gorgeous. I will say that. This game is absolutely gorgeous. Local doctor's note. There have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. We're sure that the old generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but in my concern for children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and echinococcus, to name just a few. I believe that's just E. coli, possibly. Oh, okay, yeah. I couldn't remember if I streamed Harry Potter recently or not. But thank you again for joining me. I couldn't remember the last time I streamed, in all honesty. It's been a hot minute. I did get some better things, like I've learned how to use mocap from like my phone, so like my tracking is a lot better, more consistent, instead of the shitty C920 web camera I had. We haven't updated the model at all. That's something on our to-do list, is update the model. Like character models in this are really good. The environment is beautiful. I know a lot of people complain about Unreal Engine 5 games and oh, performance and all this. They're fucking full of themselves. Unreal Engine's great.
神様、私はどうしたら。
Drinking this time of day. Woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashions for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. That magazine's cringe. I get it, it's the 60s, but God, the magazine's cringe. Yeah, let me know if anything's too quiet or. You know, so I did too. Well, I didn't play it on a base PS4. I did play it on a PS4 Pro. But performance was still negligible between the Pro and the base PS4. But yeah, no, I will stand by that Cyberpunk came out 6 to 8 months early. It really should have just been pushed back. The PS4 was aging hardware at this point. The PS4 Pro handled it okay, but not amazingly. But yeah, Cyberpunk just in general should have been pushed back 6 to 8 months, and that game would have been much more fine-tuned and ready for the world. But no, our investors gotta have their money, so. I don't know, there's a lot of games recently that have come out on Unreal Engine. I still think there are some engines that are very, very underutilized. Like the Decima engine, which we know for Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding 1 and 2. That engine is gorgeous. That engine needs so much more love than it gets. Ubisoft's Snowbite engine needs more love. That engine is also phenomenal.
運転手さんいませんか?
And like Unreal Engine, there have been plenty of games that have come out on Unreal Engine 4, 4.55 that are phenomenally well optimized. It all just comes down to the developer and how they know how to optimize their game. And the problem is that I think AAA, like their developers at AAA level, have just stopped caring. And that's why we see a lot of these like low budget indie games popping off right now. It's just AAA has just stopped caring. Not all AAA, just some AAA. Most AAA. But yeah. I would agree, Raptro. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I think there are plenty of games that have come out on the Unreal Engine that are
どこ
doing
行く
just
の？
fine.
こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴屋？
Sure that's on Unreal Engine
今は
5?
誰かと喋りたくて。
I can't.
私も
Can't do
後から
that.
行くね。
Use my phone and
うん。
that's gonna
じゃあね。
completely mess up my tracking.
裏切り者。
Excuse me, what bitch? Rapture, if you want to hop in Discord, we can. I'm sure everybody would love your input on video games right now. But like, this is really good environmental detailing. No problem, bud.
よ相棒。
シュウ。
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
まあお前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひな子もいたんだ。
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。咲子だってひな子から何か借りてるんじゃないの？
私なんかあったかな。
There you are.
ねえひな子、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
咲子利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。消耗あんなら出してみろ。
いいこと聞いた。これからは咲子に貸すとき消しゴムであっても消耗書かせるから。
そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
Yeah, I would agree. And like, what's weird is there's a lot of people that are complaining that it's performance issues and all this other stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? The game's gorgeous. just a second. I'm trying to fix because it's saying my desktop audio is not. Properties. There we go. Okay. I'm out. Is this gonna? Yep. There's the double audio. Okay. That's why I had it off. Let's see. Can I? That's not gonna work. Is there a way to add in? I don't think there's a way for me to add, because of the way that I like monitor, so I can hear like the game. I have it sent through my computer, but the problem then lies that if I set desktop audio, oh wait, at work, I just mute AverMedia and then I wonder if that'll work, and then everybody can hear you and the game. I think that will work. Wait, nope, because now I can't hear it. Property. This work. Oh, fuck. Oh, not working. I don't know how to fix it. Fucking ripped. My first death. attached to it, I don't think people would look at this game as like prolific as it is being looked at right now.
痛い
Yeah, because like I think to like
一緒に
Splitterhead,
も
for
らっててよ
instance,
かった
like if Splitterhead could easily be in the same realm of something like Parasite Eve. Like it could have been a Parasite Eve game, or it could have been a Silent Hill game, or it could have been in that realm where it could be attached to a major property. The director chose not to attach it to a larger property, and it didn't get like as well, like what is the wording I'm looking for, talked about, but it still did relatively good for being a smaller release studio because the director was so well known.
助かったみんな絶対無事でいてくれよ
I sent you the trailer for it earlier. Yeah, it looks dope. No, you're good. It looks dope. I have to figure out how to get your audio mixed into stream because it's gonna bug me because I'm more or less talking to myself without doubling my audio. Pause this. Turn this on. Right now, audio. If I unpause it. Right now, there should be audio to the stream. And then you should pick up on stream now. But I also need to be able to hear the game, which is my problem. Yeah. This is my old AverMedia card had a dedicated soundboard built into it, which would let me do what I want to do, which is where I have a entire thing being sent directly to my headset, so that way I can hear the game. The game is being sent to OBS. Yeah, you should hear him right now. I can't hear the game myself. Alright, so I'm using an AverMedia capture card. In order for me to be able to hear the game, I usually send the because if I have my headset connected to my computer, in order for me to be able to hear the audio, I usually send it to or through my computer to my headset, which results in me monitoring the game via my computer via Windows internal. I have not taken the time to learn how to use certain like there's a couple of programs out there that I can create like more or less fake audio channels on my computer that I can monitor without the rest of my computer hearing it, and I haven't taken the time to set any of that up because I switched from an old AverMedia internal capture card that had a dedicated audio driver on it that I could do that without needing extra software. When I switched to the new one, because the new one has 4K capabilities, HDR, all that other stuff that I needed to in order to stay with the modernization of consoles and stuff, I lost that onboard audio capture because it used to have a line in, line out capture on the audio or on the capture card. The new one does not. So I am trying to figure out if there's a way for me to be able to still hear the game, hear you guys hear the game, hear Raptro, and hear oh, I know I can do it. I can do it this way. I need a second. Gotta switch a monitor. I need go open sound setting. Oh, I open settings. Open volume mixer system sound. Go to recording. Where is my capture card? Microphone. Where's my capture card in my? This is why I can't. This is why I have to run a. Now I remember. This is why I have to run one of my capture softwares, where before I didn't have to. That's right. Okay. So. I do that, and I do that. Does it work? No, because I can't hear it now. Real question is, are you guys getting double audio? Not getting double audio, then that works. If you're getting double audio, then that doesn't work. Might get double audio now if you weren't before. Might get double audio now if you weren't before. Might get double audio now if you weren't before. I had to pull stream up to double check it. I think this is gonna work. Because I'm monitoring through OBS, I'm monitoring the capture card, which I'm then monitoring and outputting the I don't know. I think it's working because I can hear the game on stream. Let me know if everything sounds alright, Alex, or everything might be a little bit quiet now. Alright, do you still have it pulled up on your end, Rapture?
Yeah, but I don't have the audio coming through because I'm playing you through my headphones
Oh, okay, gotcha.
while I'm doing something else. So I can't really help you with audio issues. I apologize for that.
Oh, no, you're good. Alex says it seems to be okay. Alright, thank you, Alex. Let me know if it's too quiet. I can turn it up. But yeah, back on the discussion of Unreal Engine, though, is like... a lot of people were complaining about... Alright, no problem, Alex. Thank you for joining. Enjoy your pizza, sir. Or ma'am. I actually don't know. What was it? Oh, like, the new Metal Gear Solid Delta, right? A lot of people were complaining about, oh, it's got performance issues and all this other stuff. And, like, I watched a playthrough of it, and it looked absolutely fine. So...
Yeah, I think it's just like the little you know, like, oh, it doesn't run at 60 frames per second perfectly or whatever, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that sucks, but it's not the end of the world.
I
My issue with Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta is like, it's a game I've already played. Like, it's a 1-to-1 remake, right?
Yeah.
Or for the most part,
for the most part.
but it's missing content.
Is it missing content? I thought it was.
Like, it's some things are different. It really varies, like depending on what you're talking about. Because like Metal Gear Solid 3 is such a weird project, right? That like, oh hey, we kept all like the gravure models or whatever, right? But then they changed like, oh well, you know, the Ape Escape stuff is different, but it's only if you're on PlayStation, and if you're on Xbox, you get the Bomberman stuff, and
Xbox and PC, I think.
I forget, but it's one of those like, I wish there, if you were gonna make a definitive version of it, right?
Yeah.
Just make one version of the game. It's also missing the Metal Gear stuff, Metal Gear Online stuff for now. I think they're adding it later.
No, I don't believe so. Oh yeah. No, it is. Yeah, they are adding like a different version of Metal Gear Online.
Yeah. So it's one of those like, because I do love the series, but I really wish they would kind of just get their shit together. But it's Konami, so I can't really trust anything they do.
Oh, it's the fucking TV. I was like, is there a way to turn that off? Because I can't hear it with my. There is not. Of course there isn't. Running. Yep, nope, there's no way to cool, there's no way to turn off the controller audio.
Bummer.
Um,
I'm not a
can't
fan of
I-
that gimmick.
Can't I turn? There we go. I can turn it down on the PlayStation directly, so. I'm a fan of it when I don't have headphones on. When I have headphones on, it's fucking pointless because I can't hear it. I personally think there's a couple of games that like that that feature benefited the game quite a bit.
Sure, but at the same time, like it's a gimmick, and like I don't think it should always be on.
Yeah.
Like I know you can turn it off or whatever, but it's just one of those things that's like, I've played too many games that kind of like abuse the shit out of it, and it's like, okay, we're doing this for like every fucking audio thing, or like, oh, I pick up an audio log and it's like 5 minutes long, right? And it's just fucking heinous.
I don't know. And like I said, there are a couple games I've played where like I really enjoyed the gimmick, but I'm also a sucker for gimmicks. Like I like the Wii, the Switch, the PlayStation VR, the Move controllers for the PS3, like any and all of those like gimmicky, like, hey, these are completely unnecessary, but they do change how you approach playing video games. I've always been for them.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the opposite mindset where like I'd rather the game be good first than like have to rely on a gimmick to interest me. Speaking of good games, as we keep talking about like Borderlands 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so to keep myself from doing something dumb,
Trust me, I almost did it today.
I've been playing Borderlands 3,
There you go. That's fair.
and it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy Borderlands 4 like this.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, not until like a deep sale. But you know what gets me is there was no DLC characters for Borderlands 3. I thought there were.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we never got any.
But
We never got any
additional
actual
playable.
hunters. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first and only
No, Borderlands
it's
1 didn't have them either.
Borderlands 1 and Borderlands pre-sequel. Pre-sequel didn't have extra DLC.
Yeah, I don't think pre-sequel got any DLC though.
I believe it did.
I might be wrong. As much as I enjoyed pre-sequel for like some of its interesting gameplay changes, like I've completely forgotten it because
and
like
Tiny
it's kind
Tina,
of ass.
But nobody counts Tiny Tina as a Borderlands game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there was the Claptastic Voyage story add-on. Yeah, downloadable content. So, as with Borderlands 2, downloadable content including new characters, story campaigns were made for the pre-sequel, which can be purchased separately or together as a season pass. The Shock Drop Slaughter Pit was released at launch as a pre-order exclusive. Oh wait, never mind. It did have DLC characters because you can play as Handsome Jack the Doppelganger.
That's right.
So yeah, 4 and 1 are the only Borderlands games to never introduce DLC characters. Or not 4, 3 and 1.
3 and 1. And that's mostly because 1 was like a weird experiment to begin with.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even know if it would do well. And then it did really well. And the DLC wasn't really planned.
It was Randy's way of financing his drug habit. Oh god. Fuck!
What? I don't know if it was actual like drugs, but I know magic was somewhere in there.
Oh god. Open the door. Open the door. Open. Jesus Christ, let me the fuck out. Oh shit. But yeah, now like I said, I gotta play a little bit from while I was staying down at my parents' house because my mom had it, and what I played of it is interesting, but it's just more of what Borderlands 3 already brought to the table with better movement, I guess is a way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but like, Borderlands 3 is very funny to me because gameplay wise, wonderful, right? Like it's actually like a solid shooter.
Yeah, it's just the fucking writing is atrocious.
And it's so fucking obnoxious.
And mostly stems from like the twins' writing. The twins were just so unnecessarily obnoxious.
I think the pacing of the game also fucking hurts.
Yeah, I would agree. Especially like the later half of the game where it's just like a lot of running back to the places you've already been.
Rinko?
Yeah, and I gotta say, like a lot of apps are just like not interesting.
I know. And the really shitty part about Borderlands 3 is some of the best writing and content of the game is in the fucking DLC.
Yeah. I think one of my biggest complaints while playing through this is just like having to sit here through dialogue that goes on for like 1 to 2 minutes at a time, and like you can't do anything else, right? Because like, or I guess you could, but
Yeah, but like the dialogue usually when it comes up, you can't really like do anything except like listen. To
yeah,
them
because
talk.
it does. It
You
did
can
just lock me
move.
out of like taking a fucking quest.
Yeah.
From like somebody else while I'm in the middle of dialogue, so I have to wait for that to finish to get a quest for the same area to be able to like just do shit while these people are fucking talking.
Now the only dumb thing I might do recently is buy Ghost of Yotai at the beginning of next month. But that's just because the first game's just so good. Even if it's just more
Yeah.
of what the first game is, I don't care.
Yeah.
The first game's that good.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be bad. I do worry about Sucker Punch's continued ability to like make games, so to speak. Because like the entire I don't want to call it cancel culture bullshit, but it is pretty much cancel culture bullshit that's going on right now with video game developers. Like they lost a bunch of people due to that, and it's like
Yeah. And like,
I don't know if we
it's not even like it was one developer that spoke out against it on their private or on a platform from their private profile. Yes,
Yeah.
the problem though is that their private profile is like in their description says, "Oh, I'm a developer or whatever for Sucker Punch Studios," and it's just like, if you're gonna have that in your profile, you have to accept the repercussions of what happens when you get political.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's very funny to me that like we just don't know what fucking optics are anymore. Like, not to say like, oh, everybody has to be like, no, we do have to be constantly aware. We live in a digital panopticon, right? The fucking ancient Greek prison where you are constantly being watched by the guards in the tower. That's just the state of the world we're in now, where you cannot do anything without somebody witnessing it,
Yeah.
right? And everybody's just out to tear everybody down. So like, everybody has to be fucking hyper vigilant on everything we do now.
Well,
And I think it's driving people insane.
and it's really dumb too, because like if you look back to like pre-social media, like the most that you would have is like forums, right? So
Sure.
it would be forums that were, I don't know, they were the Wild West. Anything, there was anonymity, so to speak, because like people weren't going onto a forum saying, "My name's Joe Schmo from XYZ, here's my LinkedIn profile," right?
Yeah. And if they did, you know, like, oh, that's a crazy person, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, there was always a level of anonymity to those old forums, where now that the anonymity just doesn't exist. Like, if you make a profile on Twitter, somebody can find out every single thing about you without needing to like bat an eye, because of just how connected that platform is to everything. And the same can be said about Facebook, about any social media platform at this point, where like there's just no level of anonymity anymore.
Unless like you're really good at OPSEC.
Right, but let's be real. What that is like 2% of people on the internet.
Yeah.
Probably gonna lose my tracking for a second. So is that what you're playing as Borderlands 3 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, how did the roommate's birthday party go?
It was fine. Star Pizza's pretty cool. And then couldn't really find anything worthwhile at Third Planet. Not that they didn't have a bunch of stuff, and I almost spent a bunch of money on model kits, but like, yeah, I've got a backlog of model kits that I need to get through first.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say, did you see the 2 photos I sent to you of the PlayStation Secret Layers?
Yeah, I hate it. Honestly, like, I hate that like they're really good cards, and this is the first time it feels like
a Secret Layer's worth its money.
Yeah, and the fact that like I get that, hey, we're doing this for PlayStation and it's a cool like partnership, but at the same time, like,
It's $400
Jesus
plus
Christ.
for all of them.
yeah, like, who the fuck has that kind of money? And I hate that, like, Wizards has essentially, like, pushed this fear of missing out. Like, I get, hey, it works for, like, a business, but I genuinely find it pretty fucking disgusting.
Oh,
Because, like, when you think about it, it's like, okay, well, you know, we have, like, a new set, like, every couple months, right? And we're making, like, anybody who gives a shit about this dry. There's no way to keep up with it anymore. It used to be, like, you could keep up with Magic. You could stay in loop. You could stay modern. And they weren't releasing, like, 20 Commander sets a year or, like, this or that. It was like, oh, hey, here's the one Commander drop of the year with 5 decks, right? They're a little expensive, but, like, you're gonna get a lot of value out of it. And then we're gonna have, like, 3 or 4 sets a year. And now it's, like, 6 sets a year, and then 3 Commander sets, and 20 Secret Layers. And the product is so hard to fucking get until, like, oh, well, that's already rotated out, but you can find it now in stores. Like the Final Fantasy stuff, right? Where it's like, oh, I can't find it in stores. And then, you know, we get up to fucking Spider-Man, and now it's showing up. Or at least for me, I don't know about for you.
yeah.
Whereas, like, I would love, like, to get my hands on the rest of the... Oh, that is one thing. They had the Iron-Blooded Orphans starter decks for Gundam at Third Planet, which is cool. And I'm glad they got them, but they were like, oh yeah, well, no, we had to special order these. So they're $65 fucking a piece for the starter deck.
Yeah.
Granted, like, if I was gonna break it down and sell the cards, yeah, I might get my money back. But, like, why would I want to do that? You know, I could just scalp it. And it's like, no, I'm not scalping scalper prices. I'm not a fucking degenerate. I don't want this hobby.
Well, it's like...
Yeah, hobbies in general. Yeah, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I jumped on the assembly sets because of, like, I'm never going to find them at retail like that. Like,
Unless
that was
Bandai does a full reprint.
Yeah, that was insane to find them at retail. Like, Brett didn't have to price those at retail.
No.
He could have totally... Oh, sorry. He could have totally sold those at market, and I would have paid $70 a piece for them.
Yeah, and the fact that, like, you can't do any hobby anymore. I think video games are, like, the one hobby that, like, is still reasonably-ish priced. Like, even though they are going up, it's still, like,
Hard-ish.
okay-ish. Because, like, oh, you do need the new console to play the new game.
Right.
So, like, it is an upfront investment versus, like, oh yeah, we're gonna nickel and dime the fuck out of you, depending on the game you play.
Yeah, I mean...
Because, like, there are a lot of games where it's like you play it and you still get fucking nickel and dimed.
Yeah, so depending on the game you're playing, depending on whether or not you want to be playing on the console it's best optimized for, or a fucking $5,000, $6,000 PC now.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, that's what it costs to make, like a PC you don't have to worry about having any performance issues with nowadays is $6,000. Because of the fucking graphics card alone costs 3 of that. Because either A, you can't find them, so you're paying fucking scalper prices for them, or B, they just are MSRP for fucking $2,000 plus. And,
Yeah.
And, like, sure, like, I have a 1080 Ti in my computer, and that 1080 Ti still does work. Like, it is still a very good workhorse, but I am getting to the point where there are modern games that I have to run on the lowest settings because if they will not run on anything higher, because of my graphics card just cannot physically handle it. And it's asinine that we have gotten to the point in video games where I'm paying $2,000 to replace my graphics card.
Yeah. And you're not really getting anything for it. Like, arguably. Like, I can play the new games, but it's like, is it really worth it to pick up most of these new games, like, at launch? not really. Like there's games I like, and there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to, but like 99% of games, I'm not gonna pick up at launch.
No, not
Like not anymore.
not anymore.
Like Vampire the Masquerade, like I don't want to get spoiled on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's something I've genuinely been looking forward to for years, and so like, of course I'm not gonna fucking let people spoil me on that shit. Silent Hill is one where it's like, yeah, it makes sense to pick it up at launch because, you know, anybody and everybody's gonna make fucking videos on it and like ruin my time with it, right? It's gonna be hard to escape.
Especially
But
with
then you
how
get-
connected we are to everything anymore.
Yeah, but then you get like a Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it's like, okay, I played the game like 15, 20 years ago, right? Like I'm just gonna
I don't have
not
to be spoiled
fucking
on it because I
yeah.
already know the game.
Yeah,
Like, it'd
I'm
be a
not gonna
different
engage
story
with that.
It'd be a different story if they did a full remake, not just a modernization of it. They did a full remake with severe changes to the entirety of the concept of the game. But then the problem is do you do that and upset the community, or do you try and recreate that same experience from 20 years ago?
Yeah. But then again, like I think we had this conversation earlier, or a day or so ago, where it's like, yeah, I've got no problem paying full price for an indie game, right? To one, support a small dev team, and two, get somebody's genuine artistic vision, compared to like this, oh hey, well it's a team of like 400 people, and it's like, the vision's not really fucking there anymore, is it?
Exactly.
It's just kind of like, oh, well, you know, Timmy fucking put this part of the game in. It's like, that's cool. I'm glad he worked on it, but at the same time, let's be real. This is like a corporately mandated thing.
Right. Also, hi, Mama. We're playing
And it,
Silent Hill.
I don't know. I take like a paying full price for a Hotel Barcelona, like over. I don't know. And I know you're a fan of the series, but I genuinely feel like Assassin's Creed, like not really.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I picked up Assassin's Creed's Shadows.
Mirage. Or
No,
okay, yeah.
So Mirage was the one that released last year, or year before last.
Yeah.
I technically never finished it. I got close to the end, close enough
Okay.
to the end. I technically never finished it. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I started it, played it for like a week, and I have not picked it up again because of it is such a massive game. It is on the same like level of scale that Valhalla was, where it was like, if I'm going to play this is the only game I play for like the next 6 to 8 months because of how fucking big this game is.
Yeah, because it turns it into a job because it wants all of your attention. And
because if I leave the game for any period of time, I'm going to forget completely what the fuck I was doing. So, and that's why I haven't played all the way through. I haven't played Shadows at all, is because I don't have the time or the attention span right now to dedicate to the game that it needs. Which is, like, I'm slapping myself in the face for this because I'm about to do that with Ghost of Yotai. But I'm going to be real with you, Ghost of Yotai has way more of a compelling to me than Assassin's Creed Shadows does, mostly just because of how drawn out the Assassin's Creed storyline has gotten, that I'm just like, I will always be a fan of Assassin's Creed. It will always be one of my favorite franchises, but I'm at the point where like the franchise needs to take a dedicated time off, and we don't get a new one for a long time.
I think there's a difference there because like Ghost of Yotai, yeah, they are similar games, but like when you compare like Ghost of Tsushima to, let's say, the Assassin's Creed that came out like the same year that fucking Ghost of Tsushima did. Ghost of Tsushima is like it's smaller in scale, sure, but like I would argue like it's much more focused in scale. It's not just this like, yeah, here's an RPG and also like an action game, and this does this and that does that, and it's like it's so much more like, no, you
Valhalla came out the same year that Ghost of Tsushima
Yeah.
did.
yeah. So
So-
Valhalla is basically like a fucking pseudo MMO, right? Like, oh, experience the world, feel the. Whereas like Ghost of Tsushima is, here is the story, here are the characters,
Mhm.
right? There's feeling behind it. There's and I get like the intent of Valhalla was there was feeling and emotion behind that too, but like I don't think it landed.
No. Not to the degree that like Ghost of Tsushima brought to the table and stuff.
Yeah, and I think a difference is like in the genuine like performances in the game, because like Ghost of Tsushima is almost like a masterclass of acting.
Oh god,
And, like-
it is on par with like, I mean, it's on par with its what is the wording? Influence, which was the Kurosawa films, right? Like
Yeah.
it got like the entire dedicated mode to those films that it was trying to represent in a modern setting that allowed you to play an experience that like ambiance that those films presented back in the day, and
Yeah.
nailed it like a fucking wrestler off the top rope. Like I cannot think of a more impactful story than Ghost of Tsushima in the last like decade.
I mean, there have been a few, but like, yeah, no, it's because like Cyberpunk is up there in terms of like genuine like emotional impactfulness. The problem with Cyberpunk is again that scale, right? Because like you can lose your direct tie to that emotional.
Yeah, well, Cyberpunk is also one of those games where like you can spend just a 6 hours just walking around the city and being part of the city because it is that well intertwined with being a like living environment. Sorry if I don't seem too enthused about this part. This is up to the part where I have gotten through the game and then I decided to start over for stream.
You're good, dude.
I was talking more to like stream and my mom.
Fair.
Because I'm just kind of like rushing through things.
向こう側から鍵がかかってるみたい。
But yeah, I mean, it is one of those, it will always be one of those weird things where like video games, especially in the last decade or so, are in such a weird place because like you have some really good high-end quality AAA titles that have set a precedent for what games can be at that level, but then they're counterbalanced. I'd actually say they're overbalanced by the amount of AAA games that are just dog shit, or
Yeah.
just too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing, where like the concept is there, but there's just too many people trying to have their own vision of the game.
Yeah, like the execution is sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, I agree. And it's one of those very funny things that like you can kind of look, and I hate to use the word to equate it to like football terms, but like there are plenty of poverty franchises in gaming. Like not that like, oh, they don't make money or they're not worthwhile or whatever, but like they just make dumb fucking decisions over and over again where like they're really, really profitable, like Pokemon or Madden or, you know, these gigantic like juggernauts that make like $1 billion every year now, right? And I think that genuinely cheapens like the gaming industry as a whole, because when you compare it to like films or whatever, where like, oh yeah, here's like the superhero movies that come out, and like you go to a theater and see it, and it's like, yeah, sure, you can't, right? But they don't ever really hit as hard as like, I'm gonna go see like a proper movie.
Right.
Like, I don't know. We watched what was the Indian movie Jawan,
Yeah.
where it's like this kind of lower budget, or it was pretty high budget for a Bollywood actor, right? But like, it was fucking insane comparatively.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it gets me that we're trying to fucking argue for video games as art, right? And it makes it so fucking difficult when like the companies that make the video games themselves do not treat them as art. They don't treat them as like, this is something that should be protected and respected. It always goes down to like, no, this is a profit.
Right.
Right? We need to make profits from this. Yeah, we could make a cool Suicide Squad game, but we want to make profits.
Yeah. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder. The decayed tree from the earth grows Kuduzu, prophet of prosperity. he's back? Are you fucking kidding me?
Benoit is back.
Okay, I see. What a terrifying place. Swamps, trees that look like bones, echoes and screams.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Resume tight. And spooky ass fucking place. like it. What do you got these? Where's the others? This motherfucker's right here. You motherfucker.
Keep forgetting there's a fucking mail system.
God damn it. I'm gonna use R2 to count. Cool.
分これだ。他の絵も探さないと。
Let me know what I'm.
あと一つ。
Oh, I'm glad I checked those because I would have
向こう
missed
側
that
から
otherwise.
鍵がかかってるみたい。
Oh, I can't go to.
でもお供え物だったよね。よし、錠前を試そう。Fucking A.
double checking for collectible because I thought I had more before he killed me. How's Borderlands going, bud?
Oh, it's gone. I'm on like the planet with the corporate civil war.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you like full restart?
Yeah. Because apparently, like, my save data didn't like get uploaded from the PC version, so PlayStation had like no record of my save data, which is fine. Like, I've never played. I think we started one of the DLCs on the PC version.
I
There's
honestly
something,
can't remember.
and but I remembered like they fucking made the when I picked it up for PlayStation 5, it was like the Ultimate Edition that had like all the DLC and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, might as well try it, right? Like, worst that can happen. Except I accidentally started a fucking side quest on this planet with the coffee mission where the British lady wants coffee,
Right.
and I got suckered into doing like the main story shit. Every 2 seconds she's like, go on, ring the bell, get the barista, and she won't shut the fuck up. Also, I think the drops are somehow like worse than when we first played. Like, I haven't gotten shit this entire game.
Nope, not missing it. Okay. I don't like this phone. It does not die. And I was it just sitting in front of me. I was like, God damn it, no! Fuck. Oh, wait, did... Okay, thank God. It tells me. So, left and right, circle, square. Oh, thank God.
あの人はいない。
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像。
Yeah, it takes a special kind of mind to make like every character insufferable.
Oh, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, like there are no like, oh yeah, you know, I kind of unironically like this character. No, because they all just fucking grate on you. Because like, oh no, they have to say as much as possible constantly.
だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。
Yeah, no, this could have just been like a Fatal Frame game or like anything, but like I don't know, part of like this story that's being told doesn't feel very Silent Hilly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like this feels more like Siren or Obscure or Fatal Frame, etc. Like
where it's more steeped in the mythology. Yeah, because I've always, I mean, Silent Hill has always like heavily had that Western influence because it was, you know, like, oh hey, it's in fucking small American town, yeah, and just like taking it out of there is, it is an interesting choice. You know, like you can't have the same thing forever, sure, but it is funny that like, oh.
ひなこしっかりしろ返事をしろ
But this very much feels like Konami wanted to tell a creepy Japanese story, but didn't want to like let it die in like an original IP, so they slapped fucking Silent Hill's name on it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're spending that money on it, you want to at least try and make it back.
Right.
サクコ無事だよな 一体どうなってんだ街から誰もいなくなってるこれが悪い夢なのか
どこに行っても化け物しかいない悪夢以外の何者でもないな
だとしても幸運だったよこの世界に残ったのが2人だとしてそのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ相棒
えリンコは
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその
リンコは無事なのか一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか
悪い俺も混乱してたみたいだ の時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュ
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
よし、しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
Have you taken the time to try Hotel Barcelona yet?
I have not.
It is very fucking jank. I'm gonna warn you up front. Like, until you get some of the skills and abilities, it feels like it plays really bad. You know,
Okay.
warning up front.
Yeah,
But it is like incredibly fucking stylish.
Yeah, it was like I said, you or not like I said. Yeah, you sent me the like trailer and I watched it. Oh, okay, this is like right up our alley. Cool. I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out eventually.
I didn't know it was a multiplayer game when I picked it up. I thought it was just like a fucking weird roguelike, but
limited inventory. Oh, are you fucking joking me? Of course. Fucking, oh joy, limited inventory space. Come around a corner and there's a fucking thing that expands my inventory space. Of fucking course. You motherfucker. Real men drink Otani beer. Or Otori beer, sorry. What a fucking poster.
Why the fuck is it even dropping shit for the other characters?
I I know you can get like the cosmetics for other characters.
No, I get
on-
that, but like I don't give a shit about the class items.
Oh yeah, but I don't remember why it drops the class items on a character you're not even using. Oh shit, a sickle. Oh,
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも重戦総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
game's fucking creepy.
Well, I fucking hope so.
What dope? Yeah. Get rid of that. I'm glad I. Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna get jumped by something. Oh. I fucking called it. Got him. Did it. You will not be able to free yourself from enemies grabbed to successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings if... You motherfucker. Fuck you.
Oh, cool. Twitch finally allows for you to get multiple drops at the same time for a game.
Oh, nice. Is there drops for, like, Borderlands or something?
Yeah, there's drops for Borderlands 4. But the sucky thing is, it's two guns that are like... I mean, it's just guns. Yeah. But there is, like, a cosmetic for 15 minutes, but you have to clear the gun ones first. and they're fucking 2 hours. It's better than some where it's like fucking 8 hours for a thing.
That is a box full of eyeballs. Are you awake? Are. Where'd you go, you little fucker? Am I supposed to get something out of the box of eyeballs? There's a pair of scissors in there, but... Aha, there's a drawer. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing positions of the Iwa family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge, though, as they discussed the details of their practices, yeah, I got the hint that they might still be using substance treatments. However, I think it's best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is not illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as dobu, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed, perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. This bitch is making heroin. Doc, are you in there? Bomber. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined cause of death. Case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished and the calvium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out, filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence suggests that they were put there by human hands. Seemed to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering current harsh winter temperatures. Yeah, another corpse to come through with an unexplicable COD. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 8. All bodies with unexplained causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes: this man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrines. He seems to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Inari Psalm. I'm sorry, what? Max health. Cool.
機が壊れそうだ。
I wanna just let me go back out through the front door. Yeah, this could have been called Siren, a fucking fungal curse or some shit, or
Yeah.
Fatal Frame.
Or hear me out, right? It is so it's a horror series, right? About look at the spooky plant infection shit that's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last of Us 3.
This is where it all started, Japan. Something that keeps pissing me off about this game is that people keep referring to it as Dark Souls combat. I was like, it's not even like remotely Dark Souls combat.
I mean, it's got a stamina bar. That's why they say that.
Personally, I think it's closer to something like I don't know. It's not Dark Souls though.
Yeah, but that's because you actually play video games.
I don't like whatever the fuck that noise just was.
That was me backing you up.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
appreciate that.
oh,
No,
oh, if you don't, yeah, no, I'll fucking play devil's advocate and call you a piece of shit, sure.
I'm
fuck you
talking
too.
about the gut
I know.
wrenching fucking roar.
The
of
guttural
some
noise, yeah.
fucking pig demon.
Like- That's fine, I didn't need my pants on shit anyway.
Exactly.
I don't know why, I was just reminded the fucking, like, yeah, Mom, you can yell at me as much as you want, but that won't unfuck the Thanksgiving turkey.
Fuck. I probably just lost so much progress. okay. We're back at the doctor's house. I didn't lose that much progress. That's good.
何かにそう。武器が壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。何？
Yeah, I don't like that. Grab this. Oh, it only repaired it halfway. Oh. I should have just kept it then and held on to the scythe. I bet the scythe does fucking do better damage than this metal pipe does. That being said, I think I'm okay. Ah, more Silent Hill for now. We'll come back, play. Oh. I need to dig into Tormented Souls. Have you gotten very far in it?
Yeah, I'm a couple hours in. I don't know. I just find the charm in it. Like,
It's just a really good classic Resident Evil clone.
yeah, I think there's a little bit of jank there with like that is slightly annoying because the enemies do take a lot of shots.
Yeah, well, I mean, so did the original Resident Evil enemies.
But like, there's not very much room. It's I'm used to classic Resident Evil where you can maneuver or like back up around a corner or something. Tormented Souls has very, very small rooms.
That's fair. I don't have installed, so.
You don't have to. Don't
Oh
do
no,
that.
you're good.
Don't do that to yourself.
Mhm. Figure out what. Still need to finish Hell Is Us, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. How far into it I am. Same with Silk Song. Alone of the Dead is just more of what I was already playing. So.
You could try Flame Dragon or Divine Dynamo Flame Frit.
Yeah, I'd have to switch over to your profile and download it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. I don't know, man. There's not like there isn't a whole bunch of stuff to play.
Which one is it? Oh, it's the like Zelda light.
Yeah.
Okay. I still need to try out Tron Catalyst as well.
I want to like that. It's weird. It's an interesting like concept. Wait. I don't know, man. It's
Oh, we could play some Dead Zone.
yeah, we could. You know.
So, Hotel Barcelona is a like side-scrolling beat 'em up, right?
So yeah, it's
Kind of.
the side-scrolling beat 'em up roguelike. Yeah.
Okay. I did a bunch of the side quest stuff on Dead Zone to the point where like I just need to move on to section 2. But fuck me if section 2 isn't fucking hard.
Welcome to the real game, motherfucker.
Same old, same old, same old.
Or I could go back through like the main mission on hard.
Yeah. I forgot how fucking wildly addictive the stupid little mini game they added to the ship in Borderlands 3 to like sequence the DNA.
Oh yeah.
I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes. Like, yeah, I can stop at any point, but I'm sequencing DNA, man.
Oh, I think I'm actually gonna. And we'll pick up Silent Hill again tomorrow or something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for some Silent Hill F. We will pick it up more for sure in the future. Hopefully, I will be able to stream more often. My schedule work is kind of chilling down, and I'm able to do some more stuff more often. So I will